Hey, good morning, you guys. I'm sorry I had to share my link to all my groups so that they can come and watch. Um, I think I should have done that faster, but sorry you had to wait. hmm Good morning. Okay, so the topic of discussion today. Hi, I'm gonna wait till a few more people get here. Um, but the topic is going to be thanking the provider men because we focus too much on the dusties that we need to be focused on the provider men who are actually, you know, doing what they're supposed to be doing. This is how we're going to attract them by acknowledging them and thanking them. So I want to thank all of the men who allow, women to be feminine by providing, being head of household, and making sure the kids and the woman is taken care of. Okay, so we want to thank you because without you we couldn't be here, we couldn't have the things that we have, our kids wouldn't be thriving as they are, they wouldn't have a lot of the things they need to become successful in their futures. And they may also be a little bit more emotionally balanced than those children who are being thrown all over the place with different people so that people can go out and struggle to survive. So we want to thank you because there's not enough of you and there's not enough people thanking you. So this video is to thank those men. If anyone wants to share this, they can if they know somebody that's doing this. Um, and I want to make sure that they are appreciated, they feel appreciated, and they don't feel just being used. Because from a certain perspective, how I speak about certain, men may come off as, negative, but it's only to drive the point how much they're actually needed. You know what I'm saying? So, someone says, yes, thank you, daddies. They're needed because there is not enough people that are willing to allow women to be women anymore. Everybody wants an equal partner. Everybody wants someone that's going to be just like them. Everybody wants someone that's going to, a lot of men have been raised to think women are masculine. And so I'm glad that some of you guys understand and value the feminine aspect of the woman. So thank you. Um, we're we get dressed up, we put on our makeup, and we try to look our best for you so that you feel good when you're with us. So thank you. As we continue to do it, to make ourselves the best that we can possibly make ourselves, it's all for you. It's all for us as well as it is for you. We represent you. We represent where all your hard earned money is going, not all of it, but some of it. So we're a reflection of you. We're an investment. You know, it makes you look good that we look good, that your kids are smart, that your children are on honor roll, that they're representing, you know, your legacy and your last name with great things already, you know. Um, that hope that you have that they're going to grow up and actually contribute and be something great. So all of that is going to be realized, especially if you're with someone who understands the value of family. So yeah, so we want to say thank you, appreciate it. It's not just the gifts and the money that you provide that we enjoy; it is the freedom and the room to grow, and also the freedom to raise our own children. I mean, we live in a society where people pawn their children off to anybody who we can pay to watch them while we go struggle and scrape for a dollar. So thank you for helping us protect our kids. And I'm not saying those women who have to do this, there's anything, I'm not saying anything against you. It's just that you have to do these things because you have not attracted a provider male. And so that's why I'm making this video so that more men can come out and understand that women actually do need provider men because it's going to, create a more positive situation in the future. So we need you. We don't need men that are going to pull us down. We need men that are going to pull us up. So that's why I feel like we don't make enough thankful videos. And I've made a few, maybe two. This may be my third. I try to make one every year because it needs to be said. Um, and we give too much attention to the negative aspect. We give too much attention to the negative part of um, what's going on, and that's fine because we need to address the negative part so that we can create the solution. That's it. Um, Thank you, Solo TV, for the $5. You are very, very generous. I appreciate that. Am I a clone of the old Shira? Where is the fat Shira at? Oh, I don't know where she's at. I'm sure she's probably on a couple of videos ago. If you watch my older videos, she'll be there for you. If that's the one you like, go get it, baby. Um, she's still cute too. But thank you for the money. I appreciate it. Wow, that was dumb. Hey, he wanted to compliment me and insult me at the same time. So I just led him back to my old videos so I can get a couple more views. And I'm still cute on those videos too. Okay, back to thanking the men. As long as he donated, I'm good, baby. Right. Most people think, calling someone fat is an insult, but if I was fat, I was fat. I might be fat again. Doesn't bother me. I know what I can do when I need to do it. So I'm good. Thanks for the dollars. You're grateful for your husband, AC. Aw, shout out to AC's husband. Shira, I'm 19. My boyfriend and I are both in college and broke, but he would give me the world if he could. That is so sweet. Um, I love you. You don't get mad at the trolls. You just troll them back. Yeah, that college love, that's going to be like, good memories for when you get older. So hold on to those, have fun in college, experience that. That's really nice. Long as you like it and your husband, that's all that matters. Correct. That is all that matters. Why are we being nice today? Oh, we're being nice today because today is the nice day. Because we need to thank the men that actually are doing the right things. You can't just harp on the problem all the time. You got to also take some time to reward and give praise and honor to the men who are doing what we like them to do, right? So thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, James. I say thank you, James. I say thank you, James, every day. Thank you, James. Or maybe every other day. Sometimes I forget, but I try to tell him every day. Thank you. What you need? What do you want? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Oh, I'm a clone now. Me and Kanye and who else? Michael Jackson and who else is a clone? We all clones then. um, it's just called. So I just want to keep thanking you guys. I'm not going to get distracted. by the weirdos calling me clone. Thank you. I appreciate it. We appreciate you. All the ladies appreciate you who have leveled up and have not had to, you know, lower their standards in order to date. So thank you for that as well. Even though if you're not fully taking care of anybody, if you are a gentleman on a date and you provide, good company and, classy and let a woman be feminine at least and feel pretty and, safe. Thank you. Thank you for that. Even if you haven't settled down. And we know one day you will, but for now, thanks for doing those nice things. Right. Jupiter in here, Sagittarius. Okay, y'all into the astrology. I see. You've dated lawyers and surgeons before, and my boyfriend, my worth and my taste, but he can't afford me. He will do anything for me, though. He wants to spoil me. Well, that's wonderful. Everybody enters into relationships for different reasons, and they also exit them for different reasons. So just enjoy while you can. That's all. We only, live right now. If that's how you feel right now, great. We're congratulating the men that are going to allow you to be the best version of yourself, not bring you down and stress you out, make you sacrifice and all this A, B, C, and D. Um, Thank you for helping us not give up on ourselves, Shira. Your beauty and consistency is inspiring. Why, thank you. What lipstick am I wearing? Ooh, you like it. It's by Beauty Bakery, and it's called Cranberry Stiletto. It's online. Beauty Bakery. I think they have a storefront in Dallas, but I'm not sure if they don't really have in storefronts. So just go online and look up Beauty Bakery. And this is Cranberry Stiletto. And it lasts all day. Like this is 24-hour lipstick. And also you have to have like coconut oil to even take it off. This stuff will not come off. Mm-mm. It's wonderful. Your new sugar daddy only wants to pay you through Cash App or PayPal. Should I trust that? Sure, why not? Dude, I got Cash App and PayPal. It's fine with me. I don't trust people trying to pay me through bank accounts, though. Just make sure you change your password every couple of, or have a thumbprint on your phone, because they may try to hack you, girl. Change that PayPal password a few times. Okay. You want my Cash App solo? What you gonna do? Send me $2? Or okay, I get it. You're embarrassed to put it on here. You want to send me a large amount. Okay. It's the $ she raw 7. The S, the R, and the S and 7 are capital. So it's the S and Shira is capital. The R and raw is capital. And the last S on 7, the first S on 7 is capital. The only S on 7. Okay. So send me a big amount, because I know you secretly love me. Anyway, yeah, no, the $ and then an S. Yes, $ and then an S. There you go. So Shira, would you what? Requiring kept woman or just seduce them? What? Shira, should I tell men? You don't ever tell men that you require to be a kept woman unless you already know that they're gonna say yes. You know what I mean? A lot of women don't hear me when I say this, so I have to tell you 1,000,000,000 times. Right now, I'm going to tell you one more time real loud so you hear me. Unless you know that man is going to fully provide for you, because that is the type of man he is, and you are a catch. And you already know the answer is going to be yes. You do not tell him that, not in the beginning. Okay. I knew that he was going to take care of me. So I was so comfortable saying it, So that's just the kind of man he was. He wasn't going to say no to that. I didn't see that in him. So know before you ask. That means choose the correct type of man before you even let those words come out of your mouth. Because the provider men aren't going to be the type of men that you're used to dating. Okay. They're going to be a little bit different, a little bit more pulled together. They're going to be more responsible, more mature, probably. So if you're not ready to settle down, and if you're not ready to, be serious about a provider male um, taking full care of you, then you may need to wait and just, have sugar daddies on the side, a couple of them that probably won't be permanent. But when you're ready to settle down to a real provider man, then you're going to have to choose correctly and wisely. Okay. hmm So thank you, all the men who understand why women choose you as husbands and mates. You may not be the most handsome. You may not be the most fit man in the world. You may not be the most coolest dude ever, but your name and legacy will live on past all those type of men, because you're providing a foundation for families to thrive, for children to thrive and do better than their parents. And so your name is going to live on forever. Last name going to be here forever. Okay, because you're nice. Um, so when your last name is here forever on big things, not tombstones and graffiti, but when your name is here, it's gonna be up on some stuff. We're gonna see your name, uh, and your children will carry your name over and over in your DNA. You know what I'm saying? So make sure don't make jokes. I make jokes, you know. This necklace is pretty. Thank you. Thank you, Amber, for the donation. I see you, girl. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate it. Um, I like your profile picture. You look very nice. Um, Shira, he invited me to the prom, but told me I have to pay the ticket. What should I do? I want to go, but not like this, girl. Girl, you in high school. Did I buy my own? Yeah. I went to prom alone. I, if you're gonna buy your own ticket, go alone, baby. That way you can dance with anybody and leave anytime you want, and are not obligated to stay with him. Tell him you'll meet him there and you might save him a dance. And he'll be like, oh, but don't you want to go together? We're not going together unless you paying together. You paying for mine? This ain't no date. Get your own ticket and go alone. And if you see him there, just wave and say, hey, you want to dance? You know. Um, he better pick you up in a limo. Well, if he asks you to pay your own ticket, but he rents a limo and takes you to dinner, and all that other stuff, maybe. But if he ain't doing none of that, oh hell no. Okay, sorry y'all. I gotta get back to my nice mood. Let me rewind. Yeah. So okay, so for the single ladies, don't take anything. I'm not taking anything away from you guys or the single parents. I'm not taking anything away from you guys when I thank other people. So don't try to throw yourself in it. Okay. Um that's all. You know, don't throw yourself in me thanking the good guys. You good. There's always a way to have anything, you know. So we will make a way. But I wanted to thank those men who also make sure that, women don't have to stress out and struggle and do so much. And, you know, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You, oh, that's so sweet. And a lot of guys watch my channel, and I don't block them, even though they may appear as trolls. They're actually learning. That's why I don't kick people out. They're actually learning. They might be like a little devious and say some stuff, but they're actually taking the information and using it just to better their future and someone else's future. I don't mind. You can say whatever you want. I know that you really like me and you listen because you understand. Um, so it doesn't bother me. I think I'm above that because I don't take it personally. I feel like it's not me against you, it's you against you. I just point out the fact that it's you against you. So it's not me that I don't take it personally because I'm not your enemy. So that's why I don't kick out people, and that's why I thank the people that deserve the recognition. Um, your thoughts about MGTOW? I think it's this. You know what? I used to be real mean to them, but when I sat down and really, really thought about it, I think those type of men know their intentions and are honest with themselves inside. Now they may say some mean things and may take out their aggressions on women, but deep down inside, they've come to terms with who they are, what they want, and how they have the free will to not play a specific role until they're ready. Till they're ready. Okay? Because some men will be that way, but then when they meet the right one, all that goes out of the window. All of it goes out of the window. And that's why they're here learning because they know when they meet that right one, all of that stuff is gone. Okay? This is a temporary stop. The MGTOW is a temporary stop. Um, I would use it if I were a man to get myself together until I could get the type of woman I truly wanted. So I would be that until I got the woman I wanted. If I can't, if I don't discipline myself in a certain way, I'll never get the type of woman I want. So for me, I view it different. I view it as, getting yourself together. Come on, baby. They're gone? Yay. All right, I can open this door. I'm live. Layla's homesick today. Did they do a good job down there? Thank you. Smells good.
Did you light a candle?
I light a bunch of candles. You smell it?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You bored? Okay, well, you're free. You're home from school. You shouldn't be bored. You look like you're getting ready to fly away. You want to watch TV up here? Or
Um, no.
okay. Well, I'll be in here. Mhm. Oh, they say feel better, Layla. Hmm. She says thank you. Good thing I don't have to go to work for anybody, huh? You would have been in school sick, or I would have been fired, or had to take some pay cuts. Hmm. See, I made my baby some soup. Gave her some medicine this morning. I'm home with her. Hmm. What lashes am I wearing? I did um a haul on my beauty channel, Ashira Star, and these lashes are in it. I think they're by I Envy, Velux, or something like that. Velux lashes by I Envy. They have different styles, but I have the particular name and everything on that channel. It's my beauty channel. I like do hauls and stuff of what I have, like my makeup and all that. If y'all interested in that for the ladies or the gentlemen who are interested. Hey. And I see something we need to fix real quick. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it on camera, Ray. But so yeah, thank you, Shira. Anyway, I'm thinking about upgrading one of your level up girls. What? You think about upgrade, Joseph? Okay, well you got your upgrade money together. You got your life together because you can't upgrade unless you upgrade yourself. You know. And I said that a lot of men that do MGTOW or whatever y'all call it, they understand this. And so they don't even bother anymore with trying to get into a relationship and, because it's wasting both of their time. So you don't need to lie if this is one of the problems that created the whole thing. When men start lying to get what they want because they haven't leveled up to the level to get it. Oh, I know you're not Joseph, but I'm just explaining to the whole audience why um why I'm saying this. Okay, I'm just saying for men in general. I don't suggest lying to get what you want from a woman because it only backfires on you and a bunch of men and society all at the same time. It's just not going to get any better. So it's best to just be honest. Like I prefer someone more honest than someone who's going to sit there and lie to me, and waste my time. You never know. That chick might just be like, hey, okay, well, I understand. I'm here for one night only. One night only. Okay. Thank you for not lying to me. She has that choice. Let her have that choice. You know what I'm saying? Give her that opportunity to make that choice. Otherwise, you're just lying, getting her hopes up, making her mad, and that's not good. You know, just be honest. If for one night only, right? Loofah. Oh, you going to old school, eh? Okay. I was going, well, I guess Dream Girls was old school. We just redone. What are those new songs? Okay. Fixed it. You got your own house. How do I hide that, girl? That's your mama house. Or you're renting. Okay. Mm, you have a video on how to ask for financial support. Yes, it's called choosing the right target. The target is everything. You can have a business, but if it's in the wrong location, it's going to fail. Okay. You put it in the right location, it's going to thrive. This is the same concept as the type of man you choose. So, watch my video on how to choose your target mate. And I call them a target because a lot of women, um, when they choose the type of man that they are interested in, you know, they focus in on they focus in on that person and their qualities and their standards. So you need to really focus in on those qualities and standards of that man that you want, that want you. They also it has to also be that man wanting you even more. Okay. Um, do, do, do. If you choose the right target, how do you get more money out of them? Wear less clothing, show more cleavage, sit closer, whisper in their ear. That's how you get more money. Hmm. What's wrong with wanting them? What? What's wrong with wanting them more, though? There has to be always the chase. If you want each other the same, there's no chase anymore. There's no, there is no need to seek if you already are in balance. You know what I mean. Yeah. If you are already at the perfect, if you already have the perfect everything, there's no need to do much else. So you always got to keep them wanting more. If you already think you have something, you don't seek it. You don't want to contribute because you're taking it for granted. It keeps men from taking you for granted. That's why. Mhm. Right. Should you ever text a man first? Well, it just depends. Are you married? Do you need something from your husband? Is it a text for some type of information or update? It doesn't matter then. But if you're dating and if the man did not call you at all, and he's waiting on you to make the first move, that's him throwing the ball in your court. That means you initiate the relationship so that I can have the advantage. So if you initiate it, then you're automatically put in a masculine position, which means he's going to be in the feminine position, which means you like him more than he likes you. Okay. So a real man, especially a man who wants to provide for you and likes you enough, will contact you first, believe. Like they definitely will. Hmm. How come so many females are unfaithful these days? Okay. Well, female is a term to um, describe, you know, the sex of an animal. So women are so unfaithful today. And I know we get caught up in saying female or women, and I slip up sometimes too, but women cheat because there's something lacking in the man that they're with at the current moment. There's something he's not giving her emotionally, and sometimes it can even be financially. Women don't cheat just because it's fun or convenient or somebody, crossed their path and they looked good, but they cheat for deeper reasons. Okay. So it's not the same as a man cheating. When a woman decides to go ahead and go cheat, it's for some real stuff, you know. And usually, if the woman is smart, she's cheating with someone that she can upgrade with, not just some random. It's a potential quality person. That's why it hurts so much more when a woman cheats because she cheats with purpose and with um, the intention to level up and upgrade her life. And it hurts you because maybe time after time and chance after chance, and she thought you had potential that you never lived up to. So she has to move on. So if she cheats, then that's probably why. If she cheats just because she's bored and highly oversexed, it's because she seeks validation that she's not getting or she didn't get it as a child. Okay. So if she just cheats to cheat like a man, she cheats like a man does. It's because she seeks validation because she doesn't have self love within. So she needs people to constantly validate her, to tell her, "Oh, you're wanted. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, A, B, C, and D." Even if it requires them using her body. So that's why some women cheat. You just gotta figure out which one that woman is that you're with is and why she's cheating. All right. Is there anything wrong with a woman wanting your own money? I need opinions on this. There is nothing wrong with a woman wanting her own money. I have my own money, but I don't spend my own money unless I want to buy something, you know, trivial. But I do have a husband who provides everything. I have the freedom to build myself and not a corporation, you see? So having your own money, and I got into this yesterday, is is great. Having your own business is even greater. You know, like I said, I can make now that I you guys, now that I have the freedom to do what I do and I don't work for anybody and I've started my own things, I actually have the let me word this correctly. I actually have a way through what I've started and done because my husband allowed me time and all these things to do what I need to do. I actually have a way to make him double his money. Okay. So within less than a month. So I have that resource now. It's him calling. He must have heard me. Hello. Hey. Are you on the elevator?
Yeah, yeah, I am right now.
You going up or down?
But it said, I'm going down.
You going down?
Yes, going down.
Okay. I know you laughing inside. I know you can't talk.
I just say it in a different language.
Uh-huh. What's up? You going to lunch?
Yeah, I got a meeting at 12:45, so I got to be back. So they got a little place, a place here that I can grab a sandwich and get back over there.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, sir. Okay, I'm off now. What I was going to tell you is I wanted to hope that
Which one? What color was it? Burgundy. Banana Republic. Oh, they have one in the mall. Hmm. It's if you go into the entrance by the Polo store, it's right across. It's close to over there, right across from it. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, just go check it out. Buy me something too. All right. Bye. Um, you girls are. He just want to see what I was doing. But generally, designer brands are a waste. James is really conservative in his dress. He likes like those type of clothes. There was a sweater that I got him last year for Christmas, and he really likes it, and he wanted to know where I got it. I'm like Banana Republic. Mhm. Mhm. James can dress me. I'm serious. Like James bought a lot of outfits for me that I wouldn't have never picked for myself that actually looked good on me. I was like, "Oh, you got good taste." I like that outfit on me. So, but within one time he messed up and bought some ugly stuff, and I was like, "No." So I tell him where to shop. So he can't go wrong. What kind of eyeliner is that on the top and bottom? On the top, I have that Maybelline Precise pen. I think that's what it's called. And on the bottom, I just have green eyeshadow. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how hard you work and how much you can help where he fails short. Classy women. Thank you for the donation. You met a rich 34-year-old man. How can I make him attached? Girl, what's rich? If it's a high six figures and he's 34, you got to get pregnant, baby. Um, thank you, Conchetta. Conchetta. I'm saying it right. Conchetta or Conchita? Conchita. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Someone says, damn. I'm serious. 34-year-old. And he gonna get attached through that bloodline. That's how. Shira says, pick Shira, your advice for a 22-year-old mistress to a 40-year-old politician. He keeps our relationship private, but he's fully provides for me and takes care of me. That's a good arrangement. Start saving all your money. Start your own business. Have him invest because he ain't leaving whoever he's married to. Just keep stacking that money because as soon as you hit a certain age, he's gonna replace you. Or I don't know if that's gonna be true, but save, 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 start your own business. Use his money to boost you to that next level because you might not want to stay in that relationship. You might meet someone you actually like and you might need to make a exit. So save, 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 invest, 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 start your own business. Don't buy no stupid stuff. I'd rather start a business than have, some Louis Vuitton boots and purses that are going to be out of style in 1 year. I could have about 5 online businesses. Please do that. And then do whatever you need to do after that. Okay. Thank you. Then you go buy your Louis Vuitton purses when your money is tripled and doubled. Okay. Mhm. So that's what a good man will do. You guys, I'm telling you, they will allow you the space, even if they're doing wrong themselves. A provider man, even if he's doing wrong himself, will still push you to that next level and have your best interest in mind. Even though he's married and got a mistress, you can still win. You see? So thank you, married politician dude, for helping the 22-year-old chick become an entrepreneur. Because that's what you're going to be, right? You better go start your own business, okay? Believe me, an online business, you don't even have to leave your house. All you got to do is throw some money and invest in something, flip it, and make it double and double. Okay, it's very easy nowadays. All right. How do I ask? You're getting $800 a month now. Um, you should have doubled that. Like you should just say you're behind because you had to help your mom and your grandma. Okay, and so you need more. That's why you need to be listening to his weak spots so that you can get his heart. Like if he was real close to his mom or his grandma, then that's what you use. Mhm. Should you show preferred income on your profile? What preferred income? No, I would just use the words, to let people know that you need someone that can provide. I love a man who is. you know, really great at what he does, a gentleman, a traditional, keyword traditional, that means they pay for everything. A traditional man who values traditional ways. That's how you do that. Mhm. You should do a video on sugaring. I didn't really have to sugar long. Shoot, James snatched me up too quick. It was over. Um, how would you get James to give you money? Ask him and wait for the answer. I mean, that's how easy it is. Like I'm telling you, it's if your man is going to tell you no, then you with the wrong one. Shira, why meeting a man immediately tell me what they have? Because they're lying and they're trying to get sex for free. What I don't care what they got. What do I have from them? What's in my hand that you're giving me? Okay. It's like, oh, then you must be able to give. So I need something. If they're telling you what they have, that doesn't mean you have it, right? They're just telling you what you could have if you're an idiot and sleep with them, and then what you really can't have because they've already gotten what they want. So it doesn't matter what they have. What do you have from them? It's like, oh well, that's nice. It must be nice to have all those nice things. Wish I could relate. you know, well, I've never been, so wow. Must be nice. Yeah. There you go. Then they know to stop because it doesn't mean anything to you unless you have it too. See, some women are so dumb. They'll be impressed by what a man has and not what he's doing for them. That's dumb. Like he's already had that before he even met you, and you're just being giving him everything for free just because he says he has something. He may not even have that. He might be lying to you. So uh, I don't care what you have unless I have it too. So give me what you got. Give me some of what you got then, and I give you some of what I got. Most men are liars and manipulators. Okay, well, we're not focusing on them today. How to make a 34-year. I don't know what rich is to you. What is rich? How much money does he make? Is it his money? His family's money? What kind of car does he drive? Does he own a house? Rich to you is maybe broke to me, so I need to know. Um, like seriously, I really need to know. James Abram, yeah, you need to delete that before the FBI come after you. I'm serious. Just a fair warning. You know they up here. Um, mm, my neighbor is FBI. Believe me, they be on it. Mm. That statement was flagged, just so you know, not by me, but by the FBI. All right. Anyway, get the bag exactly. You said lots of sickos in this chat. Well, maybe let him comment so he can get caught. What is a trap baby? It's like a baby born in the hood with a drug dealer. And okay. Hmm. You want a picture of me when I was younger? I looked the exact same. In fact, I look better. I looked a little bit more innocent though, like, but I looked the exact same. Mhm. No difference. Seriously, let me see if I have a picture on my phone. Like I literally look the same. Oh God, Sasha got all these pictures in here. Sasha be taking pictures everywhere on my phone. My baby. I gotta scroll all the way back. Shoot. I might have some old photos, unless I deleted them. Trap baby. Mm-hmm. As a to trap a guy. Oh, I thought you meant like, yeah, a trap baby is a baby that traps a man with money. You're right. I thought you were talking about a trap house baby. I'm like, huh? Y'all gotta be specific. I told you, gotta be specific. Dang, I gotta find some old pictures, eh? It's hard to find old photos. I don't really keep old photos. I mean, I have hard copies, but not in my phone. I probably deleted them. Oh, y'all want to see me when I was a little girl? I was a little. That's me. Don't I look like Layla? Look at them glasses. Aren't I cute? Look at my shiny face. That was me when I was a baby. Um, Here I am when I was a little baby. Look at that. Ain't I cute? I'm trying to find some pictures when I was like that age that y'all are thinking. They in here somewhere. I just gotta keep scrolling because I got a million pictures. But I'll try to find at least one. Dang. How young? Like 20 something? Hmm. Hopefully I have one. I don't think I do though. I could show you a picture. No, I was 30 something here. Uh, see how I can go with that. Mm, I think I show this picture a lot. That's me with MJ in the back. Look at my little roller, my Swatch watch nightgown from the 80s. Y'all see MJ above my head? Always, every day, all day. Hey. He said, oh my God, you've been with me forever. Um, I don't have any old pictures in here. Let me scroll slower. I might have had some that I skipped, but I don't have any on my phone to show you. I don't really keep pictures out. You think I would have a million pictures of myself, right? Around my house? Nope. Hmm. Applebee's. It's just like McDonald's. Yeah. Mm. I don't really have a younger picture of me on my phone, so I don't think I could show you except those kid pictures. Might have some on Facebook. Hold on. Yeah. Love that MJ picture. Oh, thank you. Y'all know that's. Y'all see where he was? Like, always, right? Always, always. Ugh, not this. Right. Albums. Photos of me. All right, I'll show you. I think I was 32 here. This one I was 32. Trap money, Benny. You know you like love champagne. I bought you champagne, but you love some Henny. That's me when I was 32. Now, let's see. Um, Come on, I gotta find one. Hmm. These are all recent. Try another album. Hmm. Me? No. Oh, I have Sasha when she was a baby. But I don't have myself as like, I mean, that was the youngest picture I could find in my phone anyway. Let me check this one. Shira does remind me. Oh, yeah, that was right after I had social. Was that Layla? I don't remember. But I don't have any photos. This one, no, I was still 30. I was 30. So no, I don't have any young pictures in my phone. So sorry. Mm, how was I? I think I was 29 here. That's it. I gotta go dig some stuff up for the old school pics. Thank you. It's my MJ hat. What is it better, going to your house or his, or ask for a hotel? Is he paying all your bills? You know that's the question I'm gonna ask if you're trying to sleep with that man. I'm sorry, I'm prejudiced against sleeping with men that aren't paying all your bills. If he ain't paying any of your bills, you don't need to be going nowhere. Mm. Thank you, Dominique Smith. He complains when he pays my bills. As long as he's paying them, I don't care. He can complain all he wants as long as they getting paid. People complain every day they go to work, but when they get that check, it's okay. Okay. Don't listen to the negative. Just look at the positive. If you could keep getting him to pay and he has a reason to complain, you're doing well. How do you get a man to pay your bills without sounding like a prostitute? Um, well, if that man likes you a lot and you need help, you won't sound like a prostitute. I keep telling you, if the man don't like you like that, then you may feel like a prostitute because it seems as though you're soliciting him. But if that man really likes you and you need help, you don't have to ask at all. Or all you have to do is suggest, lay out your problems, and allow him to solve them for you. That's it. Play the damsel in distress. Should I ask a man if he's generous before? No. Why? How many? Who taught y'all this? Like, I know I don't teach women this. I know I'm not teaching a woman to go out and say, "Are you generous?" I know I don't teach that. So where are y'all getting that from? You know, I said pick your target correctly. Dan Smith. Hey Dan, how you doing? So Dan, Let me ask you a question, Dan, since you're a male. Let me get your opinion. If there was a woman you truly liked and she needed help and she told you about a situation and you had the money and you really liked this chick, would you give it to her? Yes. Now, if there was this chick that came up to you and said, are you generous? I need to know if you're generous. Would you take her seriously? Would you give her the time of day? No, you wouldn't. Why? Because it sounds if I when I'm generous, you'll find out. If I'm generous, you'll find out if I like you. Okay? A lot of women walk into these type of date, and I'm not trying to be rude to the lady who asked the question, but a lot of women walk into dates thinking they're all of that when you're not even as leveled up as their last date. You know, like I said, just because they're old doesn't mean they're attracted to you enough to give you money. Young and old don't matter. It's about what you look like. You can be 22-year-old gremlin ratchet and a man will not give you a dime. That's 65. Okay? So you got to understand that. I'm just saying. And I'm not saying you're a gremlin ratchet. I'm just saying, is your looks equivalent to getting what you need according to the target that you've chosen? If the answer is no, then it's not going to work. The equation will not equate. Okay? Ask the men. The men are in here. Y'all can ask them. Look, the man is not going to give you anything if he's not attracted to you. Hmm. Hmm. The man is not going to tell you he's generous if you don't look like you deserve anything from him. I don't care how old you are. Okay. Thank you. Just grow with it. How to mentally and emotionally deal with husband that's always negative and rude to the kids. Silent treatment for weeks at a time. He used to. Oh, I know who you are. I know you white, ain't you, girl? Mm. I'm gonna tell you how we do it over here. Give him silent treatment in the bedroom for a week. Don't you know how to train a man? Stop cooking for him as long as everything when he stop, you stop. Okay? I'm sorry, but I had to call that out. I know ain't no black woman doing that. That won't even make sense. We'd be in the alternate universe for real. Um, I'm just saying, I know, I know. We don't put up with that kind of BS. She said, it's true though, I'm white. Cut him off. When he cuts those kids off, you cut him off. That's your children. Cut him off. You have to show him what it's like to be those kids. And you tell your kids not to talk to him either. You're gonna think y'all planning a divorce. You have to fight fire with fire. Hmm. I wish James would ignore our kids. I wish he would. Thank you, Kristen. Kristen. Oh, hi, Shira. New to the channel, leveling up on my own. I'm 32, single mom, 2 kids, 7 and 4. I want a provider and end goal being marriage and be a SHAM again. I don't know what that is, but any advice? I'm looking to join your group soon. Okay. Those are a lot of goals. Pick one, baby. Pick one. You got to start with one first and foremost. So you need to level up first and foremost. That needs to be your main focus for 2019 and the end of 2018. Main focus. You need to start putting yourself first. Yes, I know you have kids, but you have to make time for yourself as well. So once you're all the way leveled up so you can get a provider man, then that will come automatically. Okay. The first step is to all the way level up so that when you walk out of your house, men that are providers will automatically approach. Okay. That's your job for the end of this year and all through next year. If you are finished leveling up before that, then start going out to really nice areas, hanging out in the wealthy side of town, things like that. Men have to pick up somebody. Men have to come on to somebody. If they're in the wealthy area of town and you're in the wealthy area of town and they're attracted to you, guess who they're going to talk to? You. You have to be at the right place, the right location, with the right look. Okay. Would what would she would do about having your own money? What if you stacked money during marriage and got replaced? Don't you have to give up half of the no, because you're not going to be stacking them in your name. Duh. And you're going to use that child support as leverage if you have kids. You know what I mean? Make a business account. Exactly. Have employees have a business account. Hmm. True, don't stick money in your name. Put it in your mama name, daddy name, sister name, cousin name. Don't even tell them. Don't even tell your if you have shady relatives. Don't even tell them stuff is in their name. Just put it in their name. Do you? I mean, not the business, but the savings account or whatever. Can you do more makeup tutorials? My makeup game has gone up. Oh, thank you. I will try. I sometimes I'm in a hurry and I don't want to do my makeup on camera, but I will try. Hmm. Um, do y'all not know to buy guns they appreciate? Thank you, K Archie. That's true. Would you sign a prenup? I sure will. On drunk and on pain meds. I sure will sign one. Drunk and on pain meds with a witness. How you doing? With a prescription from a doctor. How if you're scared of rejection, then you're scared of life. You know, you can't be scared of rejection. Who cares? Here's the thing. If you level up to the point where you know a man will not reject you, then you won't be scared of it. Okay? I'm not scared of rejection at all. And I'm married. Okay? I'm not scared of rejection at all. In fact, I expect people to treat me better. When I go, I expect to get free stuff. That's how you have to be. I love this woman. She was smart. Yes. Please answer Tamika. You want me to answer Tamika? I gotta scroll up because these comments are coming in fast, and most of them aren't questions. Let's see. What about divorcing a husband who isn't providing? Well, is he providing anything? Have you saved up money to be able to divorce this person? Is he contributing to anything? Or is he leeching and draining you? If he's draining you, divorce. If he's contributing something, create a plan, an exit plan to where you leave nice, with a savings and a plan and a future and somebody to go date as soon as you finished and celebrate your divorce. Plan your exit. Men do it. Women try to divorce emotionally and they end up with no plans, no money, no nothing. They just mad because they divorce out of emotion. Divorce out of logic. Okay. Mhm. When I tried to put an account in my mom's name, the bank asked for me to upload an ID. I tried it over the internet. How do you get around a situation like this? You take your mom up to the bank and you ask your mother if she can put your account in her name, and that's it. Because you want to save and stack money on the side. You know, tell her you'll pay the taxes on that money, and that's it. Okay. If you divorce well, can you end up with more? Of course you can. Duh. Hmm. So we're thinking the provider man who won't have these issues, who won't have these problems. If a provider man, wants to replace his wife and he wants to divorce her and provide for another woman, the woman should have been prepared anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's why people don't understand my channel because I don't suggest that women sit and depend on a man. I suggest women have a man that can contribute to them so that they can build themselves in their own business, not go out and work for other people and build up their business, but for you to build yourself. Okay. Because no one can take that away from you, not through a divorce, not through firing, not through layoffs, or whatever. So secure yourself first and foremost in any relationship with a provider man. They don't have to know everything you're doing. And I think the provider man would actually n- like the fact that his money is going towards, something lucrative instead of some purses or, you know, shopping. Because you can get that anyway with your profits from whatever businesses you're starting and growing. So I think a man would prefer to provide for you if he knows you're building something for yourself. And he doesn't have to know how much you're making. You can totally downplay your business, especially if you work for yourself. Oh, it's a slow month. I don't have any clients. Woe is me. Oh, don't worry, baby. It'll grow. I know. I'm just going to learn from you. Do you have any advice? So, but still, he feels like his money is working towards something instead of being, recycled, through purses and clothes. So it's still going to help you. Hmm. Why in the hell do I have to provide for a woman in the first place? You don't. And she don't have to provide anything for you either. Not even sex. You can just look at her from across the room and wave. Okay? You can just say, "Hey, how you doing over there?" And she will probably just ignore you. Um, so you don't have to do a thing. It's amazing how many feminine men come on here. Hey, because you're supposed to be if you're a real man. Okay. Y'all are answering him. Mm. Oh my God. I hope this is a joke. Your dusty live-in boyfriend stole the money that your sugar daddy gave you. You are so mad. I want my sugar daddy to lease my own girl. This is why, ooh, I'm just gonna be quiet because I'm trying to be nice today. I'm gonna send you some level up vibrations right there. You already. I just have to take a deep breath on that one because I'm mad. Mm, mm. Anyway, I'm gonna spare you today because I'm trying to be nice. But I'm mad, right? I'm mad with you. She needs. I'm mad, but I'm gonna be nice because it's the holidays. It's almost Thanksgiving. So I'm giving thanks. Thank you to the men who don't. Thank you to the provider men who don't have to make their woman go out and get a sugar daddy. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you for the men that hold it down in the house so their woman don't have to sneak off with a sugar daddy to get the bare minimum in life. Thank you. Marcus, hey Marcus, you say you welcome ladies. Well, Marcus did donate one time. So I can't be mad. He did one time donation. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you for your contribution that one time. Appreciate it. And your support on my channel. You have some competition, just so you know. I have another stalker. um, yay. How much did he donate, Shira? I'm not gonna say, he might embarrass him. Do you think men are typing in how to find a provider and finding your channel? I hope not. I just hope not. What if the husband provides everything but have outside kids? I don't care. A lot of men have outside kids as long as he's taking care of home. Well, from previous relationships. But if he having a kid while he's with me, he better be a super millionaire. Okay. For me to be that understanding. How to ask my sugar daddy to pay for my monthly train ticket? Girl, you that's too trivial. If he don't like you enough to pay for your monthly train ticket, then that's not your sugar daddy. You just ask him. Why are y'all afraid to ask? If this man is asking you to come visit him and sleep with him, you afraid to ask for a damn train ticket? Do you love yourself? Just ask. If he says no, that's not your sugar daddy. Make other plans. Thank you, classy woman. How to make a man addicted to you. Be his type. Be the type that he can't be the type that he always wanted. Okay, that he truly likes. Most men have a type. This is how I tell you guys about the target. If you're not his type, bypass. You know he has a type. Go look at his Facebook. Go look at his whatever. If he has Instagram, go look at his exes. Go look at everyone that he likes. What celebrities does he like? Do you even come close? If the answer is no, bypass. You ain't his type. If you're his type, the more you get. If you're not his type, you don't get nothing. The least you get. So please study men, study their type. If you notice you're not their type, you Bob the Builder. Okay? I'm just letting you guys know. You're being used if you're not his type. He's never going to take you seriously. He's not going to introduce you to mama. And if he does, it's for ulterior motives to use you and bob the bill with you so he can go date his type on the side while you at work. Okay. Pay attention to a man's type. Their type does not change. Okay. Um, Marcus, I know a lot of women who make the mistake of dating that guy who, oh, I feel so special. He chose me. But then all his friends on Facebook and all his friends on Instagram is a whole different opposite look of the woman that he's about to marry. That's a red flag. If you're a woman and you like this certain type of man and you got him all plastered up everywhere and all your exes resemble him, and then you go and marry somebody that's 5'2" and 300 pounds, there's something off. That's not your type. It's because they have something like money, right? So most successful men can marry their type. So if you're not his type, he's not successful enough for you. Okay. Ashura, your videos have been helping me outside since I was 16. Oh, out since you were 16. Well, thank you so much, Space Ghost. I like that name. Hey, the plasma. Um, my husband pays all the bills for our family and we go to vacation a year, but we never go out on dates on the town. How to fix this? Rewind the time before you became uh, a wife. Do you have kids? Take your kids to your mama's house for the weekend. Tell your husband you have the whole weekend free or the whole Saturday free, and ask him what he want to go do. Let's go do this like old times. Take them kids somewhere, drop them off. You know, Take them to grandma's. You plan the date, okay? Once a man married and provides, he think that's his only job. Now it's your job to take care of the plans. All he got to do is pay for it. So whatever date you want to go on, go ahead and set that up and tell him where y'all going this weekend. That's pretty much all you got to do as a wife. Okay? hmm I'm programming 6-year-olds not to fall for male ego, sweetie. Right? I'm not programming anyone. I'm just telling. I'm actually helping actually helping women to save their anger because there's a 16-year-old girl. If she falls for the lies and the okey doke, she grows colder and harsh. Okay, with each heartbreak. Do you want that walking around? If she can see it coming from a mile away and avoid it, then she doesn't get bitter. You see how I'm helping? So she doesn't sacrifice her time, energy, effort, and tears on a man that she can see coming from a mile away. That's exactly what a father and a mother would teach their daughter so they don't get hurt. If y'all men are mad that you can't hurt her, then there's something wrong with you. Okay? So, yes, I'm teaching her to recognize what's coming so that she's not hurt, so that you don't have the opportunity to exploit her for your own lower purpose. Okay? And I'll continue to do that. Should I forgive a man who ghosted me for a month but is now texting trying to meet? I ghosted first the entire summer. Girl, y'all playing games. Unless he offering some money, I'm not even texting nothing. You text him that PayPal app or that Cash App before you show up for any date. Baby, I need I need a tire. If he really like you and he wants you for real, he's not just bored scrolling through his phone, seeing who he can get something out of, or because his girlfriend left or the other woman he was dating left him. That's all that is. When you ghost somebody for that long, all that is that man scrolling through his phone board. That's you. Okay. If you respond to that, then you'll pick me. And if you respond to that with anything but a PayPal link or a Cash App link, that's pick me ish. Okay. Get you some money out of it or keep it moving because he's just scrolling bored because he's done dealing with whoever he was dealing with. Hmm. Meghan Markle didn't resemble any of Harry's exes. Why is that? Oh, y'all got to watch my other channel for that one. Hmm. There's some conspiracy behind that one, but we'll see. Shira, what you do with your mortician license? Give me the actual license. It's like this small, but I have the. What do I do with it? I don't do anything with it. I let it expire because I no longer work. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. It expired back in like 2001, 2002. I never picked it up since. um. Okay, Marcus. Hey, how you doing? I'm acknowledging you. The license is dead, literally. Right. So, would I ever go back to your Lolita Hawaii style on Halloween when I feel the urge? Probably not. I'm too old now. There's a certain age where you have to give up that type of look. I'm too old for that now. It would just age me. You know what I mean? Hmm. So a business account is safe from divorce assets if it's in your business name and you have employees and it's a separate entity from your marriage and you owe taxes on it. He ain't gonna want that. You're gonna have to pay them taxes, half them taxes. Mm, hello. Um, this are you a Capricorn? No, I'm a Pisces. Hmm. Get separate accounts, okay? I don't know why there's so many dumb people in the world. Get separate accounts. Your husband can always put an automatic deposit in your account. You can always get a credit card that he pays for. Just y'all think, okay? Don't be dumb. Please don't be dumb. Don't be dumb with your money. Never 100% trust anybody but yourself. That's it. Okay? I wouldn't bet my life and put my life in the hands of anybody. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm just smart. If you wouldn't put your life in the hands of your man, don't put your money in the hands of his bank account. Mm-mm. Thank you. I asked my sugar daddy for a phone. He said okay and never messaged me back. Should I message him or just forgot about him? Why do you ask for a phone? What's the phone for? To call other men? Y'all are dumb. Why are you asking for a phone to call other men? That's all he thought in his head right then and there. Y'all need to think. You need money to pay for you need money to pay for your tire so you can come see him. You need money to get on birth control and buy some sexy lingerie for him. You need cash. Then you go buy your phone, you know? Okay. You need money to pay a traffic ticket or you can't drive because your license is going to get suspended and you can't meet him out anymore. You need cash. Stop telling people too much information. All he did was say, "Oh, she want to call other people." I don't think so. What's wrong with the phone she has now? Thank you, Shira, for really helping me. Thank you for the donation. But y'all need to think. Y'all sit down for 2 seconds, put down the weed, take a deep breath, drink some water, turn off the music, and just think. That's all you gotta do. No, I don't do drugs, but some of these people do. And that's what I'm saying. Just stop and think. Because some of y'all are, I'm going to ask him for a phone. Oh, why? So you can call other men? Oh, sure. Here, take it. Oh, don't forget to call that man and that man too. Okay. Don't ask men for phones. Stop asking for specific things. Ask, make up stuff, get the money, and buy what you want. Okay. I know you're probably young, so I had to teach you. I'm sorry. I've been holding my anger. I didn't mean to take it all out on you. I'm sorry. You know better now. Sure, I'm going to buy you a Boost mobile phone and I'm going to give it right back because I can't do nothing with no Boost mobile phone. But thank you, Marcus. That was nice thought. But I can't do nothing with no Boost mobile. Mm. you could you can put a monthly cash app of $30, $40 in my account and pretend like you paying my Boost mobile bill. I'll take that. Okay. It'll be the same thing, except my number won't change. You ain't got my number anyway. You just trying to get my number on the slide for $40. I see. um, but y'all know I'm just messing with Marcus. Let's go to Red Lobster for some cheese biscuits. Sure, I'll meet you there. Go ahead. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Um, do you think a relationship is necessary for spiritual balance or no? No, I think you are responsible for that. If you get into a relationship with someone, it should not be a detriment to you spiritually. You know what I mean? Hmm. Yep. You should already be balanced within, and then you just complement each other. Hmm. Thank you, simplicity. Marcus needs a sugar daddy. Ooh, Marcus, they talking bad about you. Be bold about what you want, ladies. Tactfully, exactly. If you, here's the thing, you guys. And a lot of you ladies, I always tell you guys, it's okay to date while you're leveling up, but you can't expect to get the same answers and treatment as a woman who's already leveled up to the max from whatever guy you chose, like the phone thing. If I needed a phone, I got a phone. You know, I need a phone. You know, but thank you, Deborati. You and Mickey's videos are hilarious. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. You know, especially if you don't really know that person very well and you're asking for a phone. So just remember that. You gotta be smart with it. How do you know if you're leveled up to the max? When men cannot say no to you. That's a start. Since I have discovered you, I have leveled up in my outer appearance. I've added eyelashes, tattooed eyebrows, and longer hair. I manifest every night, and my business is soon complete. Thank you, and God blessings. Thank you, Juliet, for that generous donation. I appreciate that, and I'm so happy that you changing your life. That's goals. Thank you, classy woman. What's a decent amount of money per month from a sugar daddy? Why are y'all treating this like a job? Like the automatic deposit that's coming into your account, whichever account you give, PayPal or whatever, the automatic deposit should be, if you're on an allowance, should be twice the amount of your bills. And maybe if you want some extra, add that in too. But that's the least it should be. Then it means it's a real sugar daddy. Otherwise, you're just playing around as a splendor daddy. Okay? You said cash out. Hey. So I watch you every day. You are boosting my confidence and making me take a long, hard look in the mirror. No more dusties. I want to be live free too. Good. You better start today. Start today. There's no time like the present. Start right now. The next meal you eat, if you need to lose 10 pounds, start with that meal. You know what I'm saying? The very next thing you do, start the process. Doesn't even matter what it is. Finesse what you want. Exactly. How do you put your husband on ice? No sex. I have my own free will and body. I just say the word, I don't think so. No, sorry, not tonight. I don't, would what you gonna give me? Can I have some money? That's how. I don't know how you guys can sit there and be scared to talk to these people and tell them stuff. I mean, what? How do you put your husband on ice from sex? Don't give him none. What he gonna do? Threaten you? Like, I'm just curious. I want to know about y'all life now. This sounds juicy. What's going on over there? Okay, Marcus, stop. You acting silly now. I know to keep a man chasing you shouldn't give in, but don't you feel bad? No, why would I feel bad? He got a hand, he got lotion, he got Pornhub, he got TV, he got his imagination. Why am I gotta feel bad? I'm not I'm not a receptacle. I have free will and I own my body. Okay. If you want to pay something, you want to give me some money to do something when I don't want to do it. That's the only way. When I say no, it's no. If you want to compensate me for my answer, you want me to change my answer, I need something to change my mind. So far, the negotiation is a no. What else you got? Let's put up some offerings. I don't feel guilty. He should feel guilty for asking me again after I said no. Right? That man made you feel guilty. You don't feel guilty for saying no. Oh, but I need it. Oh, well, then I need some money. You should feel guilty for not offering me anything. Hmm. Okay. How do you cut off a man from sex? So many women out here smashing for free. How do you cut a man off from sex? What? That's easy. Just stop having sex with him. I don't understand what y'all. Do he got some blackmail on you or something? He got some naked pictures he threatened to put out on the internet or something? What y'all? What? That's silly. You get irritated when young pretty men approach you. I would too, girl. Like, can I help you? No, I don't want to see your picture, Marcus. I like to use my imagination. Let me keep my imagination going. Right now, to me, you look like my mind. Marcus would look like Cole from Martin. That's what you look like in my mind. Okay, that's what you look like right now in my mind. If you don't look any better than that, don't don't bother. I'm not saying Cole is cute. I'm just saying that's what your personality has me thinking you look like. Okay. Mm. Can seduction voice backfire when asking for money if I'm not all the way leveled up and a man might not like? You shouldn't be asking for all that. Don't even go together. No, don't even bother. Mm, don't even bother. If you know that man has the opportunity to say no to you because you're not his type. I mean, if you don't ever plan to, if you don't care about rejection, ask anybody. You can ask anybody for some money if you don't care about what they're gonna say to you. But if you want, you know, if you want to get him to the point where he does want to give you money, you can't just ask right away and you're not the type of woman he'll say yes to. Mm-hmm. Sing and cook like Marcus. I know Marcus is good for a fettuccine alfredo dinner. I know he gonna say yes to that all day, every day. I know he gonna say yes to red lobster. I know that. So I'm confident when I say, "Hey, Marcus, in your wildest dream, let's go to Olive Garden." I know I can get that from him. You see? But if I were to ask one of these random dudes who I'm not sure how they feel about me, like Dan or Big King, I might be nervous about that answer. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you're supposed to do it. Can you can get everything on the dollar menu? All right. Never. What would you say when a man tries to break your confidence by making you feel low because you checked his bullshit? Um, if a man tried to break my confidence, I would say, well, If you don't mind, I have another date in about 2 hours, so I think I'm gonna just go ahead and go. Get up and walk away. Let him walk. Let him watch you walk away from the back. Like you ain't phasing nothing. Okay, I gotta be another one set up right after you. Bye, Felicia. Or leave early, walk straight to the bar and the restaurant. Let them watch you go and get hit on by everybody else up in there. Hmm. You don't say a thing. You just get up and leave because you know your value. You don't need to. You don't need to tell him nothing. He knows your value. Yeah. Marcus, if I go live tonight after work, you'll donate three figures. With like 100 and something. Okay. Hey, I'm down. I want 100. But what do you do in the meantime? What do you mean in the meantime? What do you mean? What do you do in the meantime? Don't replace. Have option two. You should be worried about some man. You should have another man to be texting and getting something from him too, right? If he's not worried about you, you're not worried about him. And this video was to thank guys who provide so women don't have to deal with stuff like this. See our problems. These problems wouldn't exist if there were more provider men. They wouldn't exist. I wouldn't be sitting up here mad at these women. I wouldn't be sitting up here laughing at Marcus. So I just want to say thanks to all the men who don't have put women through all these issues. Hmm. If they request after what? If they reject request after asking for sex. If they reject request after asking for sex, then that means that's all they wanted from you in the first place. You probably weren't going to get anything in return. The men from the 1950s were providers. Hmm. And every man that makes a lot of money and is married is also a provider. Okay. You think LeBron James is asking his wife to pay bills? Do you think the man who is the CEO of Exxon, do you think his wife paying any bills? No. There are men out there today that pay all bills. So the men in the 50s of average middle class paid all bills because a lot of places did not hire women. Okay. But when you have options, when you have the ability to earn money to be successful, and your wife doesn't have to go out to work, your kids don't have to sit in daycare for 12 hours a day, then you're proud to be able to, you know, earn all the money, be the breadwinner. That's fine. You guys, where I live, all the women are housewives. Most, I would say 95% of the women in my neighborhood and all the ladies that drop their kids off to the schools and stuff, they're all housewives. All housewives. Soccer moms, housewives. I ain't no soccer mom, but they're all housewives. All of them. Okay. 95%, I'll say. So these men aren't from the 50s. They might have been born in the 50s or near the 50s, but they ain't from the 50s. They're not, you know what I mean? Thank you. There are younger men with younger wives that live the same way in the neighborhood. There are young couples. Hmm. Oh, okay. Now, okay, now I know what SAHM means. Okay, thank you. That's a new one. Wisteria Lane. Huh. I'm serious. I am dead serious. I'm not the only one, baby. Believe me. This is the norm over here. This is normal. What do you tell a man when he asks what he can gain from marriage? Not a damn thing, because he ain't marriage material. Okay. I'm not even having that conversation with that man ever. It's like, oh, if you don't know, then marriage is probably not for you. I mean, he don't know how to love. He was never taught financial education. He would know the answer to that if he was the type of man that was a provider. So do not answer that question. That's his job to figure that out. Okay. Why do you think most wealthy men are married? Why do you think most broke men are single? Just think. hmm So, boys, one day you'd be a man, hopefully. I don't understand why these men are so into 50-50 when they usually get bossy and angry and bitter women out of the deal. Makes sense. Yeah. It looks good from far away, but you have to understand the ulterior motive of a man wanting you to go half. The underlying motive of a man wanting you to pay for half is because you're not the one. That is super conditional love. I mean, you already have conditional love with a man and a woman, but to have the woman paying is super conditional. Like, oh, well, I don't want you anymore if you can't pay half. That means he didn't want you in the first place. Okay. So basically, what he's doing is saying, I need you to provide for yourself, go half because you ain't really the one I want. But I'm a chill here for a while until I get my money up and save. Since you go ahead and paying half these bills, I can save half of my income. So when I'm done with you, I can go get my dream woman. When I'm about 45, 50 years old, and and I'm out. So just keep that in mind. If a man wants to go 50-50 with you, he's trying to climb your back. Don't do it. Okay. Thank you to the providers. Exactly. Sugar daddy being cheap, I think he wants sex now. What should I do? Set it up. Don't show up until he gives you a bunch of money. Set it up. Say, oh my God, get us a hotel, get us some champagne, A, B, C, and D. Then call him. Tell him, "Oh my God, I had to have an emergency flight out of town, but I need money to get back. I need to buy a plane ticket. I need money to get back. Can you send me A, B, C, and D amount of money? The plane ticket is this much one way trips. That way, I'll be back in time to meet you at the hotel." Yeah, that's a scam. Okay, whatever. But hey, she asked. Make sure the flight has a layover. That way, you can use the layover as an excuse of why you couldn't make it. Already look the flight up. Look it up online. Get your life together. um, yeah, because you know he gonna check. Men are smart. They'll get you a fake flight, not a fake flight, but get your information together. hmm hmm So anyway, bye, Marcus. Marcus said he out. So 50-50 is a scam, exactly. Do I have any tips on how to spot a provider early on? Yes, they will take care of everything early on. Okay. They will solve every problem before it even starts. They will offer you things. They will pay for everything. They will be trying to impress you. Okay. Sure. What do you think of men who only get money from their rich dads and don't have jobs themselves? As long as he's giving that money from his rich dad to you, I think I don't care. Okay. As long as that man is getting money, giving money to you, it don't matter where it came from. Mhm. That's the luxury of having a rich father. He ain't got to work. Mhm. If someone says date the dad, right? A good movie on Valencia. Have you seen Heartbreakers? That's funny. Eee, That's some scams for you. Mhm. I test women before I come close to give them anything that they have to earn it. Okay. Most women won't even take the test because they already know. If you got to test somebody to earn something that's very valuable to you, therefore it's not going to be enough for them. And I didn't mean to be evil right there, but that's just true. Like that's how women will think. If you're that protective of helping a woman out, you ain't gonna be able to really help her out anyway. So you know that would be the same thing as her sending her friend out to where you are known to hang out and come on to you and offer you all this free stuff, sex and all that, and you say yes and get caught. It would be the same test because you're gonna try to holler. Mhm. So women test men too all the time. Y'all just don't know y'all being tested. That's how you get rid of the money hungry women. If a woman is not money hungry, let me tell you one thing about that, just so you can understand it. If you don't want a money hungry woman, then you don't want that force that's going to drive you to the highest level. If you want a mediocre woman that don't want anything and will pay half the bills, you want to stay mediocre. And that's exactly how you will stay. That woman that's money hungry will push you to that next level by y'all, that Rick Ross song? He said, went gold 6 times for a gold digger. Uh, okay. Dubai, he could do it like a sheik. Y'all know that song. The devil is a lie. Do you think that Jay-Z would be as successful today as if he didn't have Beyonce behind him? Talking about, would he try as hard to impress her? Mm-mm. You got to get pushed by a real woman that wants you to be and sees that you can do something. If you are testing out money hungry women, you testing out mediocrity so you can stay mediocre. And that's the difference between certain types of men. James, I tell you guys this a lot. James actually thanked me for being how I am because it pushed him to a level that he never thought he was going to get. Okay. He impressed himself. So if he didn't have a woman like me to keep, if he had Sharkeisha, he wouldn't bother. Sharkeisha got to be happy and satisfied with whatever he bringing home. But I don't. You see? When we were looking for houses, I was like, I don't want that house. I want the big one. I ain't moving. We got the big one. Okay. And he can afford it, you know, got more money, got a higher paying salary. If I hadn't never said that, then he would have never went to the next level, right? I'm sorry, Marcus. Marcus get mad. Talk about Jay. So anyway, men, you need a gold digger. Men, you need that woman that's money hungry because she gonna make you strive to the next level, whether you know it or not. Okay. Hmm. You're pissed. I'm sorry, Marcus. It is what it is. Um, I know a man like this I could bring him to the next level, but he's too cheap. Then you can't bring him to the next level. That's not the man. Hmm. Behind a successful man is a goal oriented woman, aka a gold digger. Exactly. Hmm. And that's exactly what most men don't even realize, that their woman is the one that pushes them to be greater. You don't have any motivation besides getting laid by Sharkeisha. You ain't gonna do nothing. Okay. Mhm. So I'm just trying to educate you. That's all. Don't settle for a mediocre woman who doesn't want much out of life, especially from you. That means she already done came to the conclusion in her mind that you are the best she can do, first of all. And that says a lot about her if she thinks you have already reached your highest potential. Think about that for 2 seconds. If that woman accepts you as you are without wanting more out of life from you, she already thinks that that is your highest potential, which is an insult to me. It would be, if I were a man, that would be a huge insult to me. Like, oh, you don't want to, you know, if she's always trying to save you money, if she's always trying to pay for stuff, that means she feels sorry for you. And she thinks that that's the highest potential you're ever going to get. And she don't want to take advantage of you. And she feels like she has to contribute because you ain't going to do nothing you're not going to do any better, you know. And she feel like she's supposed to help you because this is as high as you can go. So don't think that getting with a woman who is content and happy with the bare minimum is a good thing. It's a terrible thing. Every man you see with a bunch of money, a bunch of businesses always have that gold digger trophy wife that pushed him to that next level. Baby, I need some new diamonds next Christmas. Instead of 1 carat, I need 5 carats in each ear. You know, you better go find something, go invest in something else. I don't know. Now he's in there stressing, looking for a new investment. And while he's looking around, oh, this is a good deal. Click, click, click. Oh my gosh, this turned out to be a really good deal. I'm glad I invested in this. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Oh yeah. Now he got money because he's sitting there trying to figure out how to keep you. Hmm. You said you feel sorry for that man. I don't, because he just made a bunch of money and upped his status and his net worth. My male voice is funny. Huh. You got your ring that way? Uh huh. See, off topic, but did you straighten that hair? I sure did. I guess women can't make their own money. Got trick? No, no, we can make our own money all day long, but y'all should be making more than us. If y'all a man, right? Now you sound like a little kid. Here's my thing. We can do everything. Women are capable of giving birth, holding down a full-time job, maybe more than one job, raising kids. We are capable of stuff you ain't. And y'all already know this because your mama probably did it, which is why it's now your turn to return the favor and pay it forward to the next generation. Okay. Just because your mom was single and paid for everything and did everything doesn't mean that was how it was supposed to be. Okay. Just because she worked twice as hard because she didn't have any help doesn't mean that's the norm. That was a sacrifice for you. Okay. If you want to grow up continuously having the woman sacrifice, then what are you saying? You know? So that's not correct. Mhm. If that woman is going to sacrifice, then you don't need to be in the picture. All you need to do is drop her some kids, give her some children, and then ghost her so that she can have a real reason to make a sacrifice. Okay. If you sitting up there in her house, she shouldn't be working. If you sitting up there sleeping with her in the house that y'all both live in together and y'all have kids, she shouldn't be working. Okay. If you getting free sex and food and all that kind of stuff on a weekly basis, I ain't gonna say daily, that is her contribution. Okay. If you expect her to get up and go to work after sleeping with you, getting kids ready, combing kids' hair, making kids lunch, driving kids to school, picking kids up, helping kids with homework, picking kids up from daycare, going to the grocery store, cooking the food. If you expect her to want you after that, then she better be on crack, meth, and cocaine all at the same time. Okay? So, no, you don't want a 50-50 woman. You want a woman you can take care of, who can respect you, who won't try to boss you around because she paid two bills in her house. Okay. Mhm. How do you get him to pay 100%? Quit your job. Tell him you got laid off. Then he ain't got no choice. Make sure he has it to pay first. Does he have it to pay? If he does, quit your job. It's that simple. Um. Mhm. It's so sexy when a man can take care of the house. It sure is. So y'all ain't no 50-50 if you unless we're roommates and you have your own room and you don't come in my room. Okay. It's your opinion on a man with a female best friend. Don't I wouldn't even bother with that. I'm gonna have me a male best friend after that. I'm gonna make me a male best friend that we gonna be best friends. Literally. We're gonna be texting each other all the time, liking each other's Facebook pictures. We're gonna be chatting on the phone. Okay. Don't quit your job and start looking dusty, keeping yourself in the house up. Mhm. Right? Drake knows not to go 50-50. He sure do. Mhm. Drake is the same dude begging Kiki to come back. Mhm. Do you have to tell men what you want in person? Can you write him a letter? Is if they ask you what you want, yes. Otherwise, you should just act accordingly. Reject what you don't want. They should be the type of man that will give you what you want. If you got to work that hard, uh, that ain't the man for you. Relationships should not be this challenging if you choose the right person. Most people aim outside of their what you call it, their caliber. That's why y'all struggling. Okay. Who this? Oh, telemarketers texting now. Oh, well, I gotta go because I need to go on my other channel. I've been on this one too long. Hmm. I don't need moderators. Why do I need moderators? Why y'all so sensitive? Why do y'all care what people think? Get. I don't care. You shouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? This is real life. You can't shield yourself from reality. You know what? That's why there's so many weak people in the world. People are, oh, you can't say that. Oh, you can't do that. Or don't say that to that person. Oh, you know what? Say it because they need to hear it. Why? Because you can't shield real life. You got to deal with this. This is, if they're insulting to you, learn how to ignore it. I don't care. They don't bother me. Stop caring what other people think, their opinion. Are they paying your bills? No. Okay. They're just here because they don't have nowhere else to be. Okay. They here because they ain't got nothing else to do and nowhere else to be. If I kick them out, where they going? They might be sitting there with some stuff and some plans and some stuff taped to the wall, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Let them stay. Shoot. They might be ready to pull something off if they click off of here. Let them stay. If sure, how are you doing, my friend? Need your help, please, about something. Can I share it to you? You should have shared it right then and there. Go ahead. A woman who don't pull her load like a horse is just a burden to the man. Why a man want to add more burden to his life? If your life is already burdened, then you shouldn't even want a woman, baby. If you need a woman to pull a load, you need a horse, not a woman. Okay. You and that horse can get married in certain states and y'all can have a good old life that won't produce children, so you ain't got to pay nothing extra. And she will pull her load. Okay. Does somebody put the horse emojis? Oh, you want my lipstick shade? Oh, okay. It's by Beauty Bakery and it's called Cranberry Stiletto. Like the shoe, the cranberry. Cranberry Stiletto by Beauty Bakery. You can order it online. It is a liquid lipstick that lasts 24 hours. Put one coat on, let it dry, or else you're gonna have you know, some crusty lips. All right. I had made that mistake a few times and it wasn't cute. You love Beauty Bakery? Oh yes, I had ordered a bunch of stuff from them a while back, and this was my favorite color out of all the stuff that I ordered. Hmm. How many tattoos do I have? I have these and one on my arm of my favorite artist, Michael Jackson. Mhm. Just his eyes, from the Dangerous album cover. I have this. That's my tattoo of MJ's eyes. Isn't it crude? Mhm. That's it. And James paid for all of them. I got him after I was married with kids in my 30s, on my 33rd birthday. MJ forever. Mhm. Patrick, no, oh, y'all talking to him. Okay. We know Patrick ain't gonna have no woman no time soon, so I just leave him alone. I have plenty of money. I don't have a problem getting laid. I just don't let women in my life, very few know my real name. Ooh, what's Patrick? You must have a record so they can't research you. I hide my name too. Okay, you want some lists? Yeah, I be the main ones talking about I don't need no woman. I don't even tell them my real name. I don't, yeah, because you on some wanted lists or some watch lists. Hmm. I wouldn't tell them either. You women prepare yourself. Start buying cats now. I got a cat. I got a cat and a husband and some kids and a house and a nice car. I'm prepared for anything in my own business. Now, how you gonna let me outdo you? Sure, I have flashback anxiety from situation happened to me before and can't remember it. My anxiety warns me for the might return of the. You scared of a memory? You scared of a memory? Hmm. If you had seen the things that I've seen, you wouldn't be scared of that. Okay, go watch a bunch of horror movies. Go watch some scary stuff. Go watch some grotesque stuff. Go watch a live autopsy. Then try to get their memories out your head. You will forget all about that other one. I promise you. Go ahead. Go watch some gross stuff. Go watch some horror. That's my solution. Let those memories haunt you instead. Golden child, hi. Oh no, I'm not what you're looking for. Golden child, you have the wrong channel. The tranny channels, I'm sure they will welcome you with open arms. It is the holiday season. They'll need somebody to take home to their families for the holidays. You got them a man. Okay, I'm sure they'll welcome you with open arms and you'll be safe there. Just tell them what you're into. Okay? There are ones that look way better than me. They even had work done. They might not even want any money from you either. You learned a lot from me. Oh, thank you, girl. You changed my life already. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the elixir again. Wow. Oh, you like the elixir? Yeah, I'm on phase 4. Is this phase 4? It's gonna be back up Monday. All of them. Keep a lookout. Um, Thank you for everything. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Y'all know my automatic response when somebody calls me. And it's not. It's a compliment that I get called a tranny because then Trannies look good, you know. I'm not sure if that's the politically correct thing to call someone who's trans, but it's a compliment to me. Mm, Sure, thank you for the man I'm dating wants to marry me and lives in his home in Costa Rica because of you. He is sweet, still a man, but sweet. I'm a beginner and I want just for the necklace. What? Girl, that's nice. I hope everything is, you've checked him out and done his background checks and stuff. Girl, do that first. But congratulations if that all checks out. Yes, I'm happy. Get it, girl. But our safety first, okay? Women in here have sugar daddy. Your bosses don't hang out on what? Thank you for peeping him. Yes, safety first. Oh, of course. Like the minute you say foreign country in marriage, I'm suspicious. Mm, okay. Okay. Red flag goes straight up. Did I ever keep a roster of men? I was lucky enough to meet James when I was 22, so I didn't need one. Mhm. The lipstick is oh my gosh, y'all asked me this 1,000 times. I should have put it in the description box. It's by Beauty Bakery. It's called Stiletto, no, Cranberry Stiletto by Beauty Bakery. Mhm. Mm. Believe it or not, she actually loved her husband. Sure, I used to be threatened before, can't remember what situations triggered it, and I feel close to the old threat of moments. Somebody done hypnotized you, girl. Somebody done hypnotized you. You need to go see a hypnotist. You need to do a past regression. You need to do a hypnosis. Go under hypnosis and see what it is. Go to the sunken place. I'm serious. Go and get hypnotized and see what it is. That way you know what it is. Otherwise, you remember if you ever seen the movie Get Out, when the dude starts freaking out and drops and he doesn't know what triggers it, it's that teacup because he was hypnotized. You might have been hypnotized or traumatized. It's a similar. Hypnosis and trauma is very closely related when it comes to reactions later on. So go get hypnotized and see what it is so you can fix it. They can hypnotize you not to be scared of that anymore. Okay? Go figure it out. The fourth kind. I love that movie. You seen that movie, UFO? To me, that I was mad at that movie. It's this you remember when I broke down The Exorcist on my other channel? That movie was very similar to that. That lady was neglecting her kids, so they took her. Little crazy lady. Get on my nerves. Trying to be a Bob the Builder workaholic, and she wasn't even cute. Okay, sorry. Y'all know how I feel about that. That's why they took her man and her kids because she didn't know what to do with them. Oh, you ain't using this? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Marcus. I'm ignoring a player. I'm serious, y'all. I know I see movies in a whole different way. Little Mermaid was a pick me. You ain't gonna get mad at Ursula for getting her money. Ursula had her own business. She wanted to take over the sea. She had goals. Little Mermaid was being controlled by her daddy. She finally broke free. She want Eric. She go to the sea witch because her daddy said no. So she come to the sea witch. The sea witch said, okay, for your boys. The man up there don't like a lot of blabber. So Little Mermaid said, okay, signed it over. Then was mad at Ursula for using her payment to do what she wanted to do with it. Like, you see? Okay. All is fair in love and war, baby. Then her daddy had to come save her out of her bad decision to be a pick me and sell her voice. So Ursula didn't do anything wrong. She was just playing chess. hmm And then, you know, the only thing that saved poor Ariel was her dad sacrificing his position to let Ursula be the queen of the sea or whatever for a couple of minutes. Then they killed her because you know, she was smarter than stupid Titan. She should have played dumb. See. Anyway, I was on Ursula's side the whole time. I was mad. But she didn't die. She regenerated. She turned into one of them little jellyfish things that can have reproduce over and over. A teratopsis, yeah. Some kind of sea creature that can regenerate. Okay. Anyway, two large items. You need to start with one, baby. Start with one item. Come on, you want straight up two items? If you know he's gonna say yes, then go ahead, go for it. Shoot. How are you gonna feel when your son grow up being finessed by chicks? I don't have a son, but if I did, he would not have to be tricked or finessed because he would be the type of man that would automatically provide because he's seen his daddy do it. And so it's normal to him. Okay. Thank you, Dominique Smith. He's been distant because I won't cook. Girl, oh well, give him a pizza coupon or something, child. He give him a few more days to when he get all backed up. He gonna call you. Give him a couple days. Send him some photos like this. Oh, you're gonna have to get dinner tonight. I'm busy. What? Okay. He know how to cook. Who raised these men? I don't know. He just hungry. Yep. Order him a pizza. I ordered you a pizza. You got to pay for it. It's coming to the door at 6 o'clock. I'll get you. No, Marcus. He already fat. Girl, send him a veggie pizza, girl. Send him a veggie pizza. Thin crust, gluten free crust. Okay, they got that option at some places. Should a woman have a side chick? Is she a lesbian? I've seen some lesbians with side chicks. Marcus is so Nigerian. Marcus, are you Nigerian? One day men shall rule our nation once again, and this wicked behavior shall vanish. Oh, y'all don't rule the country? Oh, good to know. Wow, you see? I told y'all who run the world. Can I do a mukbang? Y'all want me to sit here and eat and chew in front of y'all? You know I do it. Mhm. I'll tell Layla to bring me a snack. I could do it right now. Layla, bring me a snack. Bring me one of my protein packs. Can you bring me one of those protein packs in the fridge? Thank you. Love you. I remember when you used to do those. I did. I have a whole channel for that. Wait, I missed it. Is Marcus Nigerian? Eat a popsicle. I got. I did delete that video. um. Mhm. Back in the day, you would if you would have found it, you would have been happy. It's gone now. Thank you, Layla. Are you bored? You having fun down there on your day off? I got me a protein pack, and the cat thinks it's snacks. Thank you, lead it. Look at the baby. It's not for you. Just my baby though. Oh, I have your snacks here, kitty. Wow. Get that thing. My precious baby. Okay, I'm gonna give you some snacks on the floor. Here you go. Oh, that channel I haven't uploaded on that in forever. It's Shira 71 again, but I have curly hair on the photo. I don't know why I named the channel the same thing. It was weird. Ooh, pumpkin seeds, some kind of granola chocolate crust thing. What's that called? Clusters, mixed berry granola clusters. I have some cheese, some pistachios, sorry, white cheddar. Okay. What should I eat first? Velvet. Does your cat scratch you? Of course. What kind of cat would she be if she didn't scratch? Look. I was playing with her. She got a little frisky, but they're old scratchers. Here, little boo boo. Eat it. Bye. See, the cat helps me eat less calories because she's always trying to get my food. Can y'all hear that? Mm-hmm. Karma, tell him you prefer he visit you the first time. Mm-hmm. Exactly. She likes cheese too, y'all. Look. Mm-hmm. And you don't like this. Velvet helps with everything. Mm-hmm. Ethan, I told you to go under hypnosis. Here, Kit Lita. My cat has 18 names. She has a nickname for like every occasion. Okay, somebody asked me to eat, so I'm eating because I was hungry anyway. Oh, thank you. Where did I find these packs? At the grocery store. You know where they sell like the Lunchables and all the like lunch stuff, the cheese and the meats in that section. And you get this is a big one though. I usually get the small ones. Layla brought me the big one. And it's a protein pack. Rico's okay. He's downstairs. He's always on sleep. He sleeps more than a cat. Those are good. This is my lunch. I usually have the smaller one. I'm not gonna eat this whole thing. This is what I've been eating for lunch lately. Meow, 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 meow. It's a low carb snack. It has 310 calories, 3.5 grams of saturated fat, 12 sugars, 30 grams of carbohydrate, 10% carb. But if you don't eat this, then it's probably 0 carbs. If you don't eat these. Okay. Don't write. Thank you. I saved your life. Well, that's good to know. I'm glad I saved your life. Shoot. Don't do nothing crazy now. Come back and see me. After you get hypnotized, and let me know what happened. As a man, you should want to protect and provide. Right. So, so for men that have daughters, do you think it's okay for your daughter to grow up, live with a man, and pay half the bills, work, come home, help kids with homework, do all that stuff while he just come home and sit on the couch after he work for 8 hours? You don't think that's not fair? And then have to send kids to the daycare and the kid like the teacher more than the mom because she see her more? Cry when she leaves school? You want that? I'm eating one of these protein packs. That's why I don't have a daughter, sons only. So you want your son to go out and impregnate women and get on child support? Because you know that's what they're gonna do. Oh, this one is it's too big to bury in it. Okay, Marcus, I read your comment. Thank you. So that's why I don't raise my girls to love men. I raise them to look at the paperwork because there's no use. Y'all know how to treat them. I'm just saying. Look at that paperwork first. Why? because you don't believe that it's unfair that a woman does twice the work and her kid don't want to leave school because she's more attached to the teacher. That's why. Mm, I wish my mom missed me that much that way, or raised you that way. She was a pick me. But is he providing for everything? What do you mean? Is he providing for everything? If he was providing for everything, he wouldn't be. She wouldn't be working. Mhm. Do I think it's anything wrong with relaxing your hair as opposed to a wig? Okay, here's my theory on that. If you relax your hair, is it gonna look better than this wig? If I'm your competition, just think about this for a second. If you out freestyling, you done relaxed your head, and you got your slick on, and I come stand right next to you with this wig on, with my curly hair up under it, with a wig cap on and some glue stuck to my head. Who's who they gonna talk to? I mean, I don't see the point in putting chemicals if you don't have to. Mhm. I like wigs because I don't have to do nothing to my hair. It's just gonna grow under there until I don't need a wig. These are hard. I don't want these. Yuck. I'm done. You wear your hair like you have it now. Okay, cool. If your hair look good just as it is straight compared to somebody's wig, go for it. I mean, yeah, feel. Bye, Marcus. This is your fault. Have a good day. I'm not doing all that extra stuff. Do you know it's cheaper to just to buy a wig? You gonna damage your hair by all that straightening, all them chemicals, getting it done every week just to sweat it out, just to get chemical burns. You gonna smell like a curling iron every day. And your hair gonna start falling. Okay, I'm wearing me a wig, and when I take the wig off, I have luxurious curly locks under here. Oh, until it looks like I want it to look, I'm wearing me a wig. It costs less. Look, every time you go get your hair done, how much you gonna pay? You gonna pay more than a wig. I'm just trying to help you out, and you're gonna spend 3 4 hours in the chair. So you're gonna be at the shop. You do your own hair? Oh, okay. I have to go get mine. I would get mine done if I'm gonna put any type of treatment on it. I can't do that. But yeah, mhm, learning about wigs. My guy said it isn't going to compete with any other man if I find one that is going to provide everything. He said he would just say bye. Should I go, girl? I'm not going to compete with any other man. If you find one that can provide everything, then you need to go. That means I don't want you if I gotta pay for you. You are not valuable to me. I just want some sex. That's all that mean to me. That's all I hear. I'm not going to improve myself for you at all because this is how I want to be. If you don't like mediocrity, then bounce. That's what I'm hearing. You hear that? This is as good as it gets. That's what I hear. This is your life. Get used to it or go find a better one. That's all I hear. I'm not going to stop you from being a better version of yourself. If you dumb enough to stay, it's your own fault. That's all I hear. Mm, okay. If somebody told me that, I would be gone that same day. Not even the next day, but the same day. Okay? No. How you gonna threaten me with mediocrity? That don't work like that. It doesn't work that way. Why spend money on these hoes if ain't no love in these streets? Well, that's why you're meeting those type of women because you finding them in the street. The women in your family hate you because you leveled up. Good. Be the leader. Maybe their children will view you as the type of aunt that they want to be instead of their pick Misha mothers. Sure, I need your advice below. What's your name is? Student of life. Sure, I recently told my boyfriend that I choose not to take a job I don't want. No, he's angry. He's a lot older, and I feel he is treating me like a child. What should I do? Go get you a push-up bra from Victoria's Secrets and some matching lingerie and some matching underwear, some panties. Get you a wig if you ain't got long hair. Walk around like that in some heels at home. I'm like, oh my God, I love not working. Get you some makeup on, some lips. Don't you love it? Since I quit my job, since I'm not going to work, don't you love having all this free time? I'm so energetic. What do you want to do? He ain't never going to send you back to work. Okay? Men are sexual creatures. Appeal to that side of them. If he already your boyfriend, you already sleeping with him, you might as well use what you got. Walk around the house in lingerie. He can't tell you nothing. Because if he decides to leave you, he know the next man gonna get the same thing, walking around in lingerie. He ain't gonna give that up because men become possessive over their women, especially if they look good. hmm You look fake, all that horsehair and paint on your face. Oh, really? Well, let me break down all this horsehair and paint. It costs more than your monthly salary. So you might not like it, but guess what? I do. You can't afford it. That's why you don't like it. You rather me looking like Pick Misha. So Applebee's is good enough. So I don't take 5 hours or 2 hours or 1 hour in the mirror trying to look good so that when you go out, you can eyeball other women because you standing next to Pick Misha and she already know what it is. No, I'm gonna look I'm gonna look good every day, all day, and I will spend money on horse hair if you want to call it that, but it ain't. It's human hair, wigs, makeup, contacts, nails, all day, every day, and you'll probably be mad because if you add it all up, it's more than you make in a whole month. That's just to maintain my beauty. Okay. I know that must suck. You work hard for what I can go drop in Sephora and a beauty supply shop in one day. You work for that for a month. I would hate it too. Right? hmm The hate is so petty. Exactly. But go on his Instagram and go on his Pinterest and see all the women he liked got fake hair too and makeup, tons of it. Go look at his history on his phone and his computer. See what he clicking on. Mm-hmm. Bet it's super fake. That's the first one. All them hotep dudes, all them dudes talk about you don't need that. Go on their Instagram. Go on their Pinterest that they think nobody sees but connected to Facebook. If you connected yours to Facebook. Go on out there and say, see all them people that's screaming, oh, you don't need that. You need to be this and that. And look what they're liking and clicking on and pinning to their boards or like on Instagram. Go look. Like I said, always look for the man's type, and that's how you judge him. Don't go by what he's saying, go by what he do. When somebody gives you the fake compliment of you don't need all that stuff, you beautiful just as you are, but then he over here clicking on Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, and Nicki Minaj all day, every day, then you already know he's lying to you. Straight up. Mm-hmm. He ain't over there clicking on, plain Jane and Pick Misha at all. He don't find that sexy. That is not a turn on at all to him. He's over there looking at Nicki Minaj's fake butt, Cardi B's fake boobs, Beyonce's fake weave, mixed in with her real hair, because she be mixing it and getting off to it. Then gonna turn around. I hate them. They so fake. You hate them because they make you weak, baby. Mm. It's a difference between right. Oh, so you just want that just gets you off. Okay, so the woman that you're in a relationship with shouldn't get you off. That way she don't have no power over you. Okay, we got it. We know. So if you look good and you can control his sexual urges and desires, that's the power. If you look plain and ugly, you just Bob the Builder and pick Misha. Okay. If you look like the type of woman he just want to hit, that means you have power because that's exactly the type of woman he will ruin your relationship over by just hitting it. If you're already the type of woman he wants sexually, you have the power in the relationship at all times. That's why I'm telling you guys, don't listen to that BS. He just told y'all. Oh, that's not the kind of woman I want in a relationship. Or that's not the kind of woman I want as a wife. I want someone that doesn't turn me on at all, unless I'm just horny. And, I don't want no one that can persuade me or manipulate me because they look so good. And I don't want any woman that other men will lust after because I need the control. That's what he's telling you. And I'm trying to tell you it's the exact opposite. You need to put all that stuff on so you have all the control. And he willingly submits to you because of that. So, young ladies, don't come back up here and tell me, oh, my man said I don't need that makeup and I don't need nothing in my head. Yes, you do. Because as soon as you turn the corner, guess what he looking at? Guess who inbox he up in? Hmm. You hope no women find this channel. Oh Lord, you better delete your history. Mm. The last time you checked, Black China, Kim, Amber, and the list goes on. Stay with a baller. Exactly. So again, the natural thing, that's good if that's what you embrace and that's what you like. But the power and the willing submission comes with what gets them off. Okay. Mm. Men don't submit in the way you're thinking. They submit by giving in to their desires, which allows them to be vulnerable with a woman. Marcus, if I say, okay, baby, meet me at the hotel tomorrow, I want you to bring a diamond necklace, this, and that. You bringing all of that stuff willingly. Even if you got to steal it from Sharkeisha, you bringing it. Okay, willingly. I like to use you as examples, Marcus, because people know you. See, she's um. Why do they have sex or get off on fake women then if they hate it so much? Because they don't hate it. It's the same exact reason why I tell you ladies not to go for the pretty boys. Because you'll lose track, you'll become pick Misha, and you'll be working while they sitting on the couch. Okay? It's the same reason I tell you guys not to go for looks. Mm, how can you join the group on Facebook? Write me on Facebook. I have a link in my channel page under about section. Okay. Mhm. You're cheating. Okay, think about this. Think about in some cultures, you gotta cover yourself as a woman because men are easily seduced. Mhm. You know what runs the world. Okay. Ooh. Shh, they call the ones with the big booty stallion. Oh God. If she turned him on, he's paying. If she's not, she's a pick me. Uh-huh. They also don't want others to look exactly. Having a natural plain Jane looking woman is the equivalent of having a dependable mediocre car. Okay. It's low maintenance. It gets you from A to B, but that ain't your dream car. And you ain't gonna stick with that car when you level up financially. You gonna go upgrade and as soon as you can. Okay. Listen to me, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. He not putting up pictures of Hyundais and stuff on his Facebook as his goal, or he ain't putting that on his vision board either. Don't fall for the okey doke. Don't fall for it. That's not, he don't want you for real. He wants you for now. Don't let him blow your head up. Oh, this is my best. Oh, I love you. I love you, Hyundai. I'm sorry for anybody who got a Hyundai. I used to have a Hyundai, so I this is what I reference to. I love you, Hyundai. Let me wax and wash you. Let me give you the let me get the not the $13 car wash. Let me go get you detailed and spoofed. Let me get some rims on you. Let me take a picture next to you and post it on Instagram. Let me do all of this with you, Hyundai. Mm-hmm. That Hyundai probably, ooh, my owner love me. He ain't never gonna trade me in. I'm gonna be a classic. I'm gonna be the oldest Hyundai ever. A 30-year-old, 40-year-old classic. You'll be sold for parts. Uh, because you don't last that long, and he using you to get from A to B, so he can go get that Lexus or that Beamer or that Benz. But meanwhile, he telling people, "Oh, I'm smart. I'm simple. I don't need all that flash. My car is good enough to get me from A to B." Okay. I keep my car clean. I'm almost done paying for this car. This car gonna be paid off, and then I'm gonna trade it right on in. So don't be a Hyundai when there's Ferraris out there and Benzes and Beamers out there that are really his dream car. You know what men like. Men are attracted with their eyes. They're visual creatures. Okay. If he blind, you might have a chance. Um, I just got to delivery of my front door and caught the delivery man start staring at your cleavage. What you got a new wig, girl? Okay. Delivery man is a no-go. But you're right. They are addicted with their eyes. Mm. What advice do I have for older chicks? One foot in the declining marriage. I thought you was finna say one foot in the grave. Life insurance. If you in a declining marriage, get you some life insurance. That way, you still gonna get something when if he leave you and die. Hmm. It don't cost that much per month. Get you a life insurance policy for the kids. Since you're leaving us, I just want to make sure that they're going to be taken care of. Get you $1 million life insurance policy and let that fool go. When he croaks, you rich, your kids rich, y'all still good. Okay. Don't bother keeping a man who don't want you. Start over with somebody better. Mhm. You are too funny. Just saying how some men can't help but look. Yeah, you're right. They can't. My doctor was looking at my stuff the whole time talking to me. Didn't even look up. I'm like, if I'd have known this back way back then. No, I was kidding. Um, hmm Men can't. It's an automatic attention getter. Like men can't help it if they even try. They can't. It's just like they can't. If you pay them not to do it, they would not be able to do it. Okay, if you said I will give you $10,000 not to look at my boobs and just look straight here, and you had on a nice push up, they would lose that money. It's in human nature. See, you want to get somebody to say yes, pull these out. You want to be taken seriously, pull that up. Mm. Right? You can't do it for money. What if they took the bra off? Could you still not look? What if they were totally topless? Would you would look down? I already know you would. You like, my color is different. It's probably the lighting. See, this adjusting lighting. Um, why are men so weak? I don't know. If somebody took their top off, you just lost $10,000. Mm-hmm. Jerome. What are some good places in Houston to meet rich men? Well, how old are you and what do you look like? Are you on a scale from a 1 to a 10? I could tell you where to go to have the most success. Sure, when he sees you with sparkle in his eye isn't sincere. A sparkle in his eye. Does he have a sparkle in your bank account? A sparkle on your hand? You got some jewelry that's sparkling? I don't care about no sparkle in somebody's eye. That means he just high. Okay. I came in at a good time. You're in Galveston County? Ooh, Galveston County. I say go to Kima. Go to Kima. You know where they have all those boats, those people that own yachts. There's a place where you can actually pull up to the docks. Go to all those restaurants or bars that are along the water that boats can stop off at. Go there. Um, I think there's one called Turtle something. I don't know. It's like have a turtle on it. That's a good one. I think that's on NASA Road One. Try there. The marina. Yep. Mm, most rich people don't really live there full time. That's more of a vacation spot. So they might have a boat out there. They might have a beach house or a lake, whatever house, but they don't really live there unless they're old and retired. So chances are they'll have more than one house, which means you struck it big. And they're not going to look all fancy if they're, you know, on a boat. So you'll know who they are. You'll see. They'll have a bunch of friends at the bar. Um. Oh, and remember, you might be the only one that look like you in there, but walk in like you own it. That's how my friend met her husband, who bought her a bar, a house, and a Beamer. I mean, a Beamer, and a bar, just like that. Okay. Don't you have a man? I sure do. I just be messing with people in the comments because they're being silly. Hmm. But before I had a man, I was out there. I was dating. Hmm. Someone sugar daddy give spoiled rotten a job. We cook for men that pay the bills. I don't even do that. Maybe every once in a while, once in a blue moon. Is your man rich? Rich enough for me to do everything I need to do and want to do? Yes, they do anything to keep a man. Uh huh. How to get a sugar daddy to pay for a nose job. I don't want to tell him that I'm getting one, but I want him to pay for it. Tell him it's for some other type of surgery. Tell him you have a deviated septum and you have bad sinuses and you need to see an ear, nose, and throat specialist, and they recommended a surgery. There you go. This guy who was an ear, nose, and throat doctor. Yeah, I know was once after me, so I know all about that. Mm, y'all, some lying MFs. Okay. It's going for a good cause, so it's okay. Just like the preachers lie at church to get your money. It's going to the building fund, to the Bentley dealership building fund. Okay. It's for a good cause for the Lord. Okay. If a man wants a woman for her cooking skills, he is just a mama's boy. Positive, so we know you can't cook. I can't cook at all. That's why I burn everything on purpose so I never have to cook again. Oh, yep. I don't like to cook because I don't like to clean up the dishes. If unless you wash the dishes, uh-uh. Right. You don't see a need for women. Okay. Well, make sure you write that in your Mother's Day card next year and hand it to mama. Okay. I'm sure she'll be so proud. She got to know how to cook. She got to know how. Then you got to know how to change all my oil. I should never have to take my car into any type of mechanic dealership. You need to know how to rotate my tires. You need to know how to change my oil. I don't know, fix the computer stuff that pop up on my car. You need to know all of that too before I can even look at you the same. You need to be a handyman. You need to know how to fix everything in my house. Okay. I'm just saying. Why I gotta be in charge? Why the woman gotta be in charge of the food? You're a king with no private chef? Oh my goodness, someone says, right? I can cook for my husband sometimes. I cook for my family sometimes too, but not every day. I ain't finna kill myself stressing out over some dinner when I can just buy it or order it or go out to eat. Okay. That cooking for many people is highly stressful in this day and age. So why even do that to yourself? Hookers are cheaper. That's what you need to go call because they are there to provide a service for men who can't afford a relationship. I say that all the time in my videos. Go get you a hooker because at least you can afford them. And at least they know what it is. They getting something for whatever they're doing. You getting what you want. Everybody's happy. hmm Not hookers. We say escorts. Oh, I'm so sorry, Marcus. Yes, escorts. Mm. How do we deal with a man that is too feminine, not gay, just overly emotional and stuff? Sh- sh- Put some testosterone in their food. Sprinkle some testosterone. Give them a testosterone shot. Tell them it's a B12. I don't know. That's what I'd be doing. Go fix you. um, all of these dusties is time watch a woman video. Oh yeah, yeah. Somebody said I'm a black devil. Well, that's a compliment, baby. hmm That means I got you shooketh. A black goddess. Thank you. If she can't cook, I just get a sister wife that can. Good for you. Can you afford a sister wife? If you can't afford a chef, I'm just asking. I mean, I think a chef would be cheaper or going out to eat or something. This thinking, man. Um, Girl, I went through 3 whole periods at school and y'all still on. Hey, Skyflower, how you doing? You out? You on break? Talk about Africa. Um, yes, the motherland. Mhm. Mhm. Uh-oh, Marcus. Where Marcus at? Marcus, 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 where are you? Really? Marcus, say something. Oh, Marcus, your competition is here. Yeah. He said who? um, I'm sure he'll be commenting soon. Mm. How do you answer questions like what do you do for a living when you're educated? Um, I lie that you're a reception. Say I'm a receptionist that works part-time at a law firm. Mm. Um, Shout out to Marcus for being down since day one. Yeah, I don't mind cooking. I actually enjoy it as long as I don't have to worry about bills and da da da. I don't like. I used to enjoy cooking long ago till it became a job and things. And until I had kids, until all of that, until everybody wants something different. Women shall remain silent in the church because we ain't there. I ain't in no church, so you ain't gonna hear my voice. You right. I miss. I got a troll. I like to mess with my trolls. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. Where we going? Hibachi? White man is God. Submit woman. Oh, really? Well, I asked God the other day for like $2 million. So if white man is God, I need some $2 million. Can you deliver? Okay, but you're a sexy black devil and you give us the game. Exactly. Mm. The Church of Escorts and Gold Diggers. That's my alarm. I got a few more minutes to troll on this troll. Turn away from the black devil. Who the black devil? Who the black devil? Is it a Dusty? Because they could be reformed. The black devil is my daddy Lucifer. My dad? Mm, you kind of right. We are half breeds. Okay, so Ann, my daddy's mistakes do not determine my life. I have free will. The devil is a lie. Even Rick Ross said the devil is a lie. God cast that devil to hell with all the Jezebels. Ooh, yes. Cast us to hell with all the Jezebels. Who you up there? Paul, Peter? Who else? You up there with Peter and Paul? What y'all doing up there in the robes? Jesus loved prostitutes, Mary Magdalene. He even faked his death so he can run off and marry her and have babies. You ain't lying. Mm. Jesus spoiled, and Jesus was a hybrid too. Jesus have blue eyes. I got blue eyes. You see that? Aren't they pretty? They beautiful, aren't they? He had cataracts. He ain't had no sunglasses. Okay, it was hot in that desert. All black people got blue eyes when they ain't got no sunglasses on. They call cataracts. What else you got? I need to go to Wildin' Out with these comebacks. I sure do. Troll edition. YouTube troll edition of Wildin' Out. Let's go. Bring it on. How you look in a bathing suit? I don't know. How do I look? You know, they was sending me emails talking about will you can we sponsor your video and you try on our bathing suits? I'm like, not if y'all want unless y'all want to sponsor some plastic surgery. I say, I am too old. Y'all must think I'm young. I'm 40. Almost. Y'all want a 40-year-old bathing suit model? Okay. What's your advice on dealing with narcissists? I become one, a better one than they are. And I beat them at their own game. Africa, something, something is a do to do. Okay. Takes one to know one though, right? That's how you know. Mm-hmm. Hip hop is gay. It's called well, they got a new form of it called trap now. Trap money, Benny. I got you champagne, but you love some henny. What, man? This is all you got? This is the hardest you come? Come on. Give me something. I'm about to go. You need that white power. I need that white money. Okay. Just hand it over. Story time for the next video, please. Oh, I don't even know who he's talking about. He probably ain't even white. He probably sitting over there in India, misspelling words, trying to Google Translate. Poor thing. Thank you. Thank you, Marcus. Oh, that's so nice. Are you an emotional person? No, as you can tell. I'm very in control of my emotions. um, white men are the best thing that ever happened to your bank account. Good for you. Okay. Black. Oh my gosh, y'all are being evil in the comments today. We want black money too. Let's transmute white money into black money. That's all you got to do. Whoever got it is that's what they call it, the money. Okay. Until you give it back, keep it. Build with it. I don't know. Mhm. I just want money. I don't see color. I see green. Exactly. Get you some money. Do whatever you need to do with it, as long as it's benefiting you. Hmm. How do you go from being financially independent to having him pay for everything without him thinking you're a spoiled brat? Start off as a spoiled brat. And if he want to keep you around, that's what he got to do. Spoil you. Hmm. You can't flip it and right in the middle. You can't be Bob the Builder and then want to be a spoiled brat right in the middle. That don't make sense to him. You know what I'm saying? Start from the beginning. That way he knows what he's getting. Role playing videos, can we expect more? Maybe. That was funny, right? Okay. Gold diggers finish first, nice girls finish last. Unfortunately. Yes, that's true. Um, sure, what if you started as a Bob? Then you better replace that man and go get you another one and don't start off as a Bob because you're gonna get left anyway. Black men will kill you for rejecting their come-ons. They better not kill me. See, I'm good with my rejections. My rejections seem like compliments. I know how to reject in style. Like if a dusty came up to me and I was not interested, I would just ask them for something that I knew they couldn't give. Hey baby, what's your name is? A B C and D. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my gosh, you just came just in time. I am out of gas. I have zero money in my account. I have no money left on my credit card. It's so maxed out. Would you mind filling up my tank for gas so I can get home? Really? You can't? You don't get paid till next week? Oh, well, it was nice meeting you. Bye, Felicia. Wow. That's how you do that. Get rid of them in style. They finna run away. Like, she ain't getting my money. No, baby, I give you some money. I'll give you five on it. Oh well, that's okay. I'll just call. I don't want to take your last $5. I'll just call my cousin to come pick me up. Don't worry about it. But thank you for offering. Well, can I get your number? Oh no, I don't have a number. I told you I'm out of gas. I didn't pay my phone bill. Gotta wait on my cousin. I can give you my cousin's number and maybe then she can text me on Facebook or something like that. Mm, oh, well, never mind. Bye, Felicia. Ladies, next time a Dusty tries to talk to you, ask him for money. Don't waste your time. Exactly. Go straight for the money. Mm. He said, God bless the great white hope. The Pope? God bless the Pope. Shout out to my, ooh, hey. Like, I don't want to take your weed money, right? Y'all are a mess. Nigeria is 6 hours ahead. What? What to say when they ask what I'm looking for in a man? Mm. You want the, ooh, hold on. See this email. No, it's a little confusing, but what? No. This stupid person. I told her I tried that. Hold on. I gotta respond to this email. I did that and it did not work, sadly. Can you help me? I'm gonna play the damsel in distress. I'm so stressed. Could you guide me through it? No, I ain't going to all that. That's too much. Um, Tell him when you see it, you will know. Exactly. I'm not really looking for anything in particular. I'm just looking for excitement, adventure, fun times, you know. Mm, what are you looking for? He gonna be so refreshed. Oh, she ain't looking for no marriage. Oh, good, thank goodness. Now I can be me. I don't have to ghost her. She said adventure. Wonder what that means. You know? Ooh, she said excitement. How exciting. Well, what kind of things do you do for adventure? Anything that gets my heart rate up. Anything that makes me excited the night before. Shoot, that's how I live. You be lying, you be in the bed every night at 8 o'clock on Netflix and chill with your bonnet on. But that's what he needs to hear. Okay. Once you become an alchemist, like once you work with universal law, astrology doesn't really have much to do with anything because you become the controller of your destiny. See? I'm taking notes literally. Haha. Say the same reasons you like me. Mhm. At Tell him you like the way you make me feel. I like the way you're making me feel. Y'all, I went out with y'all. I went with a celebrity. Y'all probably already heard the story. I was singing Michael Jackson with Genuine on the couch, drunk, drinking Hennessy in the club. We were having a good old time. Why? Because that's how I roll. I was not shy. I was not scared. I was up there, you know, talking about. I started singing. We sang together. I sang a duet with Genuine. We were singing MJ. He liked it. Shoot, girl, close your eyes. Let that rhythm get into you. This was me. That was Genuine. Y'all Genuine. This me. Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do. Relax. Y'all know he loved him some MJ. See, I know how to get him. Go, we left the club, got in his limo. They was taking pictures. The paparazzi was taking pictures. I was like, mm-hmm. You would have been his wife. Should we be scared of all the shootings happening around America? They are. If you live in the hood, it happen every day. Okay. They they wake up and live their life on a daily. Y'all can do the same. Okay, that ain't nothing new for certain people. There ain't nothing new. You don't even have to be in the hood to get shot. Sometimes you just be driving in your car and get pulled over. So I don't worry about that stuff. I just live my life. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go for real. I gotta go pick up my baby. I got shot last night and this morning. Marcus, you gon' Velvet is probably asleep somewhere or downstairs begging Layla for food. Oh no, she's asleep back here. Oh, my baby. She's taking a nap. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.